Metal Gear Solid is a universally acclaimed video game most recognized for its stealth gameplay, deep characters, and theatrical cutscenes. We count down the top 10 saddest moments in the past 25 years.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
Now lots of people won't recognize this moment, thus why it's last. Peace Walker is a surprisingly cheerful game in the end.
Boss, is that you?
However, one mission you are set to rescue Chico. Upon arrival, he's sick of his life and is at an all-time low already.
Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Maybe not for you, but I felt Chico's experience before. Snake then offers death, which made the scene way tenser than expected.
Okay then, I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words?
Of course, Snake doesn't shoot him, and shares some words of wisdom instead.
You're hombre nuevo, a new man. Now, give that new life to me.
You got it, boss.
At last, I understand. In the end, it was you who put down your gun.
Peace Walker took place after MGS3 and explains how Big Boss began building his insurrection. A nuclear deterrent similar to Metal Gear was created, named Peace Walker, but thought independently on an AI system and only used its nuclear missiles when the country is under attack, therefore defending itself. This AI was built around the boss, so essentially the boss's brain was alive in this thing.
And thus the boss is restored to life as the mammal part. I thank you.
The final battle, Peace Walker, is about to launch nukes to the US grounds because of the false signaled missiles. With rockets and bullets failing, the machine recognizes Snake and lets him climb in. You, as in yourself, begin dismantling the system. The boss begins talking about memories of her past, her intelligence slowly deteriorating.
Tell me now. Do it.
Then the hardest part comes when you take out the very last few boards. Afterwards, she drowns herself to stop the nuclear attack, leaving Snake and the gang to wonder if it really was her spirit in the machine, carrying out her legacy.
It's clearly not thinking rationally. It's not using its head. It's using its heart.
Sing a song.
Meryl!
This ending is non-canon and an alternate ending to the Metal Gear Solid story. Meryl was always trying to be something she wasn't, wanting to be a hero of the battlefield for her father.
Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does, killing.
Looking up to him and Snake, she prides herself as an independent soldier. It's not a big surprise that there's a love relation between Snake and Meryl.
You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Meryl is captured by Sniper Wolf, and Snake later on taken hostage by Ocelot. He reveals Meryl will be killed if Snake gives in to the torture.
Just give up, and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
After beating Liquid, Snake discovers the horrifying truth.
I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing.
Throughout Metal Gear's history, Otacon has always been through a lot of shit, and MGS2 is no exception. Having Raiden protect her throughout Big Shell, Vamp recklessly kills Emma, and with her computer virus to destroy JD failing, it seems like a wasted but hopeful effort.
How's Emma? I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
Hal is finally reconnected to his long-lost sister. Being so close, she uses her last moments in her big brother's arms, their final moments of how they missed each other throughout all the years.
Wanted to see you again.
Emma?
Otacon pulls himself together and leaves the premise with her beloved parrot. Once alone, her pet parrot drops this line.
I miss you. I miss you.
Waited for this moment.
Sniper Wolf was Foxhound's elite sniper, having to prove weeks waiting for a target in a single position. After luring Snake in with Meryl as bait, Snake evidently one-ups her in a long-distance rifle match. Sniper Wolf and Otacon also shared a bit of a love interest. It's not a lot, but MGS1 provided enough detail to know something was going on.
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
Wolf's last words are truly deep, impacting, and unforgettable in the series.
You're a hero. Please, set me free.
And before Snake can set her free, Otacon comes to grieve at sight.
Why? Why?
Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye.
Now this one is dead in the middle, since many call it sad, but also many call it fitting. Gray Fox, aka Frank Yeager, was a child taken in by the CIA to become the perfect soldier and freed by Big Boss and Campbell in 1970. In Operation Intrude N312, Fox was captured and eventually joined Big Boss's Outer Heaven Resurrection. Longtime allies with Solid Snake and now foes, they are deemed to a one-on-one face-off. Afterwards, Fox is taken in by Dr. Clark, aka Paramedic, to be an experiment in gene therapy. He escapes with Naomi and seeks to shadow Moses in search of Snake.
What is it, revenge?
Is nothing's trivial as revenge.
After reliving memories, Fox confesses his dark past.
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me, because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too.
And immediately after, he sacrifices himself to help Snake destroy Metal Gear.
Are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Snake, farewell.
After completely beating the game, we know that Snake doesn't really kill himself. But remember how you felt first playing this. This was a childhood hero you loved and played as. All this pain and tragedy that you grew up with is coming to an ill end. Naomi injected fox dye into Snake back in Metal Gear Solid 1.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
And has recently discovered that he has become a walking biohazard time bomb. The only way to prevent it is to end his own life. After everything in MGS4, the time has finally come and there is no cure. He's not gonna do it, right? I mean, why the hell would they end it like this, right? Right? Okay. You'll come back on in a second.
I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Snake had a hard life. He needs some time to rest.
Oh my god. In Act 3 of Metal Gear Solid 4, Snake and his newly found mother Eva must protect the corpse of Saddest. But at this time, we thought it was Big Boss. Everything was going good. Meryl and the US PMC army has liquid surrounded, the body is safe, so what could go wrong?
Bang!
So much happens in so little time during this act that it's almost too much to handle in one sitting. Liquid Ocelot truly gives a new definition to the word evil. After the fake credits of MGS4, the epilogue chapter begins, revealing the true ending for both Solid Snake and his father, Big Boss.
Let it go, my son. I'm not here to fight.
Turns out Foxeye was reprogrammed and injected by Drebin to kill Big Boss and not Snake.
What's wrong?
They did it again. They used you to kill me.
With his last few moments, he explains how he wished none of this happened and for Snake to find a new reason to keep living.
Don't waste the life you have left fighting.
Understanding what the boss believed in, he pays his last tribute to her. Snake lights his final cigar, and Big Boss utters his final words.
This is good, isn't it?
Betraying the US and defecting to the Soviet Union, she instantly becomes a terrorist.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Naked Snake's goal was to eliminate the boss in order to prove the US's innocence from the attack on Groznygrad, late into Operation Snake Eater. After defeating the Cobra unit, the boss opens up to her life story.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret.
Calling in Whigs to bomb the area, this leads to the final fight between herself and Snake.
There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
This scene is so heavy for so many reasons. The history and pain of the boss, Snake's relation, the music, and even pulling the trigger yourself with the fire button. After the awards ceremony of clearing the US's innocence, Eva leaves a pre-recorded message for Snake, explaining only he would know of the boss's true intentions.
Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor